Don't do the duprism. Look at everyone there, having a grand old time. Shiguri wants answers now, or he wants them eventually. What ho, Shiguri? Over here. My friends, I cannot thank you enough. Oh. Had you not arrived when you had, I would not be standing before you now. You will forgive me for dispensing with further expressions of gratitude, for I have just returned from the jail where I spoke with the wolf burglar, who shared with me some rather troubling information. Do not keep us in suspense, my good man. What is it? Not long after we delivered the wolf burglar into custody of the Sekisugumi, Master Akabono stormed into the jail and began berating the turnkey, demanding that they return the stolen contents of his safe. Huh? You may recall that we spoke with Master Akabono concerning the theft shortly after we first met. He was rather secretive regarding said contents at the time, but the wolf burglar said it was an unmarked satchel filled with a white powder. Given Master Akabono's reputation as purveyor of medicines, our chivalrous thief resolved to steal it for the benefit of the poor and needy, as is his wont. However, since there was nothing to identify what manner of medicine it was, the wolf burglar decided to hold onto it to safekeeping. Plainly, however, it was no ordinary medicine, for why else would Master Akabono clamor for it so? My keen inspector's sense is tingling. Where's the satchel now? In the possession of the men and women of the waterways. They will not admit this, however, unless we give them the proper password. As above, so below. Understood. Let us hasten to the den of iniquity. I'm no good with dark places. Too easy to trip and bump your noggin. And you would know all about that, wouldn't you? Hello there, Koju. Enjoying another fine evening in the waterways? A fine hideaway this is, away from prying eyes of the local constabulary. I think I know what that means, but not really sure. Somehow I doubt they'll even consider me a friend. Hello. Knew you'd lot turn up sooner or later. Didn't expect you'd be bringing along another unfamiliar face, though. No matter. I like the cut of his jib, so what are you after this time? A certain satchel containing a certain white powder which once belonged to a certain merchant. The wolf burglar told me you had it. If you did, then he told you the magic words too. Yes, of course, they are. Soar high above and never go low. What? Kami take me? No, there's no time for fun and games, Inspector. As above, so below. Get low, get low. What? That's a T-Pain song? No, was it T-Pain? I don't remember. I will go whither the wild rose blooms. That's a... Let me get back to you. Just give him the damn password. Aye, that's it. Nothing personal, but we've got to be careful. Damned if I know what it is, but my gut tells me it's nothing no honest man would keep in a locked safe. That said, a suspicious powder is far from incontrovertible proof of criminal misdeeds. We need to first determine what it is. Any ideas on how we might do so? What am I saying? Seek the assistance of a Hannish alchemist, or someone versed in their alchemical traditions, and perhaps someone at the Tavnerian consulate. Brilliant minds, Nicolite, for I too reached the conclusion but a moment ago. Here, you can't simply go and bang on the gates of a foreign consulate and expect to, never mind. Rich folk don't keep run-of-the-mill medicines hidden in safes guarded by men with Trun-chan, smart me. That powder's dangerous. I too was thinking it. Molnith. Hi. What is Thavnir based on? I can't tell. From their garb, anyway. It is all rather sudden, I realize, but to reiterate, it is of utmost importance that we speak with your superiors. To reiterate, have you lot an appointment or not? No, not as such, no. Then my hands, they are tied. There are procedures, samurai, and much paperwork, no exceptions can be made. Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but this is a matter of public safety and welfare. Surely an exception can be made. What ho, young Manderville man? Godbird, how conveniently placed you seem to be. What brings you to the far side of the world? A complex series of events too exhausting to detail. Of greater importance is what brings us to the consulate. You see, we must needs enlist the assistance of a Hannish alchemist, or one with an encyclopedia knowledge of Hannish regents. Sup? How fortunate then that we should chance to meet. I am a representative of the Sajatra concern of Raditz Han, should you know not the name. We trade in all manner of alchemical goods. Cool. If your quandary requires the expertise of one versed in such wares, pray permit me to assist you. Indeed, to aid the son of Lord Godbert Manderville and his comrades would be an honor most great. That is most generous of you. Far be it from us to refuse. Perhaps a change of venue is in order. I say, let us not impose upon these hard-working keepers of the peace any longer. This powder, it is most fascinating, an ingredient of Hannish origin, this is true, but not one intended for medicinal purposes, Dangerous purposes, rather, and for this reason, its sale is forbidden. In the hands of a master alchemist, it could be used to create duprism, A most powerful drug. A mere thimbleful is enough to befuddle the senses, and render even the most strong-willed subject susceptible to any and all commands. You may be assured this is not an exaggeration. Resistance is, most regrettably, quite futile. Undetectable it is, save for the occasional glimmer in the eyes, a change of the color, fleeting and impossible. By the Kami, I've seen such a glimmer before. I'm quite sure it was not a trick of the light. I saw too, Master Komode is being manipulated. This is Akabono's doing. He must be using duprism for evil deeds. I don't know, they're more or less the same. Well deducted, my faithful assistant, and an undying fan. I was just about to voice the same conclusion. Well, if what you say is true, then a most terrible crime has been committed. Evidence must be gathered, and those responsible must be punished. It all makes sense now. Why else would the chief coin counter of the Sekesugumi press so strongly to end an investigation into a modest merchant? Because he drugged him during the meeting. At last we have the motive, means, and opportunity. Come, let us put an end to this once and for all. How wonderful it is to see Hildy's infectious enthusiasm inspire others to rise to the occasion once more. Well then, do not let me detain you. Akabono, we call on you to come forth and answer for your dastardly deeds. Doesn't seem like anybody's home, does it? Wherever could he possibly be? But that's impossible, huh? Oh, wow. You matched the stone so well I barely even saw you. Thought you'd seen the last of me. Surprise, bitch. As if I'd content myself with sitting in a jail I could escape on a whim while you lot bungle your chance to bring my nemesis to justice. And by escaping on someone else's watch, no one can pin the blame on you this time, eh? Wouldn't want to repeat it before. Don't tell me this was your plan all along, to secure my freedom so we could expose Akebono's crimes together. And reclaim the Subaru Sukahiro into the bargain, aye? This is no small undertaking, and I knew I'd need all the help I can get. Now that we're all on the same page, let's be on our way. The bastard's bound for the Isles of Bekko, off to meet with a silent partner, I'm told. Capital. If we hurry, perhaps we could beat Akebono to the bunch. He may be an idiot, but he's got the right idea. There's no time to waste. Very well, if that is the way the winds are blowing, let no one say I don't also blow. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but okay. This is the place, I'm sure of it. All we have to do is wait. What? Oh, ho. Daddy's doing the dirty. By the Kami, could it be the Inspector's father is in league with Akebono? Don't be so daft. Look closer. As always, your discretion in these matters is greatly appreciated. As is yours, Master Akebono, But to the matter at hand, the Dew Prism. It has served you well. Met your expectations, I trust. Exceeded them, I should say. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined that a drug could be so powerful, so effective. Tasteless, odorless, colorless, the chief corn counter had no idea his drink had been compromised. He has already proven to be a useful tool in manipulating the Sekesegumi. More than worth the regular upkeep to keep him in my thrall. Now that the Subaru Sukahiro is back where it belongs, I can set my sights on much bigger prizes. The Bugyo show, perhaps? Magistrate Akebono, huh? Why not? All Kugane is mine for the taking. You are more than right. You are more right than you know, Master Akebono, for I come bearing a gift courtesy of Manderville, a most illustrious Eorzean consortium of which you have doubtless heard. Their resources are considerable and their influence extends far beyond the borders of Aldenard, but all their wealth pales in comparison to what I present to you now. As we discussed, Lord Godbert, you will serve Master Akebono faithfully and without question, will you not? But of course. Kami for friend, he's under the influence of Dew Prism. Oh, is that what's happening? Are you sure? Wait, you fool, now's not the time. Father, 'tis I, your beloved son Hildebrand, hearken to me. These men are villains, you're being deceived. The inspector arrives, as I knew he would. Doubtless your friends are cowering and hiding just as well. In one fell swoop we shall bring an end to this farce. I call upon yours as most fearsome goldsmiths. I call upon the hammer. Go forth and lay waste to these interlopers. Oh shit, he is! Fuck! Oh dear. Oh no, oh, damn. Oh, everyone's getting mangled. Magnificent. Finish them all. Finish everyone. Oh, I think you misspoke, dude. It falls to you, Hildebrand Helidor Maximilian Manderville. Whoa! Oh, crotch shot. Forgive me, father, but you know not what you do. You're really gonna fucking pile drive your dad? Well, to be fair, he kind of did that a lot to you too. Like he power bombed you too. And that I don't quite remember it, but I'm pretty sure that happened too. Oh, and that too. Holy shit. Oh, yeah, all the good times we had of naked wrestling. When I looked into those baby eyes, I knew that he was in for a lifetime of pain. Oh. Uh-huh. Abort, father, abort, spare me your first mother. What? Phew, and I'm spent. What happened here? Well, this is all very embarrassing indeed. 1,000 pardons to you for all my rather excessive display of martial prowess. Oh, and it should go without saying, but Manderville and Manderville will be severing all ties with the Sajatra concern. Rejoice, my friend, for we have reclaimed the Saburo Sukahiro once more. How fortunate that the dastardly Ekabono would be so loath to set aside that he would rather bring it with him in the secret rendezvous. A final favor, if you'll indulge me. Lay it at my father's grave. Right then, I suppose you'll be wanting to get me back to the jail, regardless of the reasons. A crime is a crime, and mine are many. And an upstanding Sesagumi like yourself must adhere to a code, no? Indeed I must, which is why it will be with much regret that I inform my superiors that I have neither seen hide nor hair of the notorious wolf burglar. Not if you ask me again. Go to your father. Shiguri has the right of it. You should be the one to bring your father's spirit the comfort and closure it deserves. You're mad, each and every one of you, even the samurai, and I love you all the more for it, thank you. To hold fast to a righteous creed, yet recognize when too rigid an adherence would result in greater injustice. Truly, I am privileged to have witnessed this display of nuanced nobility. Would that, like the burglar, I might find a measure of peace in mourning mine own dear departed. Oh, and Kido, if only you knew how sorry I am. Pardon. Then what was it that I ate that fateful day? Fools. You think you this the end? I think not. Oh. What? Oh, that's a lucky shot, you son of a bitch. Huzzah, you belong to me now, Ronin. Now spirit me away from this place. Far, far away, mwah la la la. Oh my god, this is like anti-Thancred. Far, far away, mwah, mwahaha. Greg, no, cease your egress. Beyond the rift that lies between two wondrous worlds yet unseen. Wait, how dare you toast, Alright, I don't know where this is gonna go, but okay. No! Wait a minute! Was this planned? Wait. There he goes, my beloved son, not content to fly up to the skies before. This time he elects to take his leave by vanishing into the earth. Brief though our time was together, I cannot deny how much he has grown, both as an Inspector Extraordinaire and a Manderville man. Besides, I say, a father could not be more proud. So, you're telling me this is how it ends? This is how it ends, by going to the rift, and you're gonna tell me that he's gonna appear on the first. Because that's what it's looking a lot like right now. And off goes Lord Godbert, along with Akabono, and I should thank him for that. Nothing left for us but to follow them back to Kugane, I suppose. Are you ready? I cannot even begin to imagine where I would be had I never crossed paths with you and your comrades. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for everything. The Seikei Sugumi have concluded that even before the Chief Corn counter fell under Akabono's thrall, he willingly and enthusiastically conspired with the merchant to elicit ends, and so he will be held to account. As for Akabono and his now defunct enterprise, the Thavnarian consulate has agreed to intercede on behalf of its countrymen to broker a more equitable arrangement between Hanish suppliers and Hingan merchants. I'll agree that another monopoly would serve no one's interest. Regardless of the motivations, if the actions put more medicine on the hands of the sick and needy, then I think it's safe to call the change for the better, don't you? The best part, if you ask me, in light of Akebono's crimes, all debts owed to him by those forced to pay his exorbitant prices are to be wiped clean. Nice. There was a time when I might not have thought as much good and evil, the innocent and the criminal. It all seemed so simple in the abstract, but out here in the real world, life is anything but. You and the inspector helped me to understand how naive I was. You taught me to look beyond appearance and hearsay and not be too quick to judge a man for his misdeeds. If I am worthy of the Sekisegumi, it is because of you and him. Speaking of which, what exactly did become of Inspector Hildebrand? Do you think we'd ought to do something? Conduct a search, or... He'll be fine. Oh, so this is a regular occurrence, is it? Fair enough. If you are certain that he will turn up eventually... Oh my god. None the worse for wear, then I shall take your word for it and strike all worry from my mind. Should that fateful day ever come that you and he are reunited once more, I but ask that you give him my best regards. I would say the same for the wolf burglar, but I wonder what he's doing now. I don't know. Respects the father? I don't know. Looking for the next Akebono? I would not fault him if he were, though I might take issue with his methods, and should he abandon all pretense and become a common thief, then I will bring him to justice, this I swear. Shigori, there's no time to dawdle. Your duties are far from finished. I must take my leave, but whenever you are passing through... Ooh, Kugane, I pray you do not hesitate to call me here at the barracks. Yay, I finally got the stupid dance. It's stupid, but it's actually pretty cool. You have learned the emote Manderville Mambo. Ah. Oh, you got up to the top of the tower. Good for you. Oh, look, it's that Persona 5 guy that got in Smash. Alright, that was good. Okay. Good night, sweet Hildy. Alright, what's killing me right now is that setup. Oh my god, so that's how it's gonna continue. It's 1 o'clock, so that's perfect. Anyway, I'm done for tonight. Alright, thank you for watching.